Hi, and welcome back to
Inspired to Game. I'm Sean.
And I'm Lola. If you like what you see here, if you enjoy watching our content, please support our channel by subscribing down below.
And if you've already subscribed, thank you very much and welcome back.
Today we are talking about Marital Bliss. First off, I want to thank Nick Fink for sending us this preview copy, or review copy I should say, because this is a game that has already been released previously, and it's getting a re-release in time for Valentine's Day. As such, I'm really excited about this game. This is a two-player game to be played with your significant other, whoever that may be. The idea behind the game, it's actually a game that runs over the course of a week. So there's two sets of cards. There are reward cards and there are mission cards. To begin to play the game, you first shuffle all of the reward cards, look at 5 of them, and you each get to choose one reward. This is the reward you get if you win the game. Then you draw each 7 mission cards that you keep secret from each other. These are the missions, the objectives for you to secretly accomplish for your significant other throughout the course of the week. Now, the game can be played competitively or cooperatively. I think the competitive one sounds like a whole lot more fun. Because with a competitive one, you are trying to accomplish these without your spouse or partner knowing what it is. Now, if they guess what it is, then you won't score points for that card. Say, for example, if I'm giving him a wonderful foot massage, and I never give him foot massages, I really don't, then he might say, hey, that must have been one of your mission cards. If he was right, I won't score for that mission card. However, if he was wrong, he will get negative points for asking me if something was a mission when it wasn't. So what's interesting about that is that brings a level of strategy, because maybe I'll give him that foot massage just to throw him off. So now he's going to guess it, now he loses points, and now I'm winning the game. Because, you know, that's what love's all about. At least it is when you're a gamer.
There you go.
So at the end of the week, you tally up all your points and you see who won, and whoever won gets the reward. What I think is really neat about the whole idea is because we're competitive people, we play games. But you're scoring points, you're vying to win by doing kind and nice things for each other. And I think that's a really neat thing. So the different categories here, there's like, some of them will be acts of service, there'll be quality time together, there'll be words of appreciation, gift giving, or physical touch. So they're all different things that can bring a couple together. So we're competitively seeing who can be kinder, nicer, and more thoughtful to each other. And I think that's a really neat idea. So we're making this part of the video before we start this game. I was going to say challenge, but game challenge, and we will do another video with afterwards, and we'll see who won. I predict that I will win.
That's funny. I predict that she'll win too. I don't think I said that loud enough. That's funny. I think she'll predict. I predict that she'll win too.
I think they probably heard you.
That was very quiet. Just wanted to make sure that I got my prediction in.
Well, you know, when there's a reward, you know, that the stakes are higher, folks. So let's see who could love each other the most. All right, here we are at the very end of the week. And we are going to begin by sharing each...
Right? There's no intro to this part. We already did it. I'm on board now. I'm okay.
He's with us. Okay, so we're going to take a look at what our challenges were and see if we agree that we won them or not, and haggle and so on and so forth. So we haven't actually talked about how we're going to do this.
No, we haven't.
We just... jumped right in. Okay, so how about, so this is my prize if I win. I'm really hoping to win this, because if I win this, I get a surprise gift from him. If I don't, then I have to bake him cookies. You present one and your arguments for how you achieved it, and then I'll present one. We'll go back and forth.
Well, we already know the strategy, the hiding on your person.
Quick update. It's Tuesday afternoon. Hiding the card on her worked perfectly. I was able to hide it on her when she was filming B-roll for one of her other videos. It took about an hour, hour and a half to find it. So there's 3 points for me.
I'm going to start them. I'm going to start with, I got the third most important meal. Your mission, help fix dinner.
Oh no, that was such a stretch for you.
Brownie point, cook spouse's favorite dinner. Okay.
Suddenly the questions I was asked.
So I
felt that was a little loaded around the dinner table that night.
Yeah, I went around the whole table with all the kids, and I surreptitiously, it's like, hey, so Kai, what's your favorite meal? And I go, Summer, how about yours? And Sean, and he's like, yeah, I don't know. So did I make anything this week that could be considered your favorite dinner?
I don't know. I don't really have a favorite dinner.
Then I think I get the brownie points.
Fine.
So that's 4 points for me. Okay, what's one of yours?
Okay. Help clean, sweep, wash, etc. Mm-hmm. So I did. I helped. I swept the one night. I did other stuff, and for a brownie point, cleaned the bathroom. So down here, I spent time and I wiped off the counter in the back of the toilet and all that stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm not giving you that brownie point.
Okay, fine.
I think that would have to include toilets and stuff too. Did you clean a toilet?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. Then I'll give it to you as long as you did the toilet too. That's the worst part of the bathroom. Alrighty. Well, that actually works. Awesome. Okay.
So that gets 4. We got to keep track of this. 4 points for me.
4 points for you. Okay, my next one is it's on my way. Your mission, offer to pick something up from the store for your spouse. Brownie points, actually pick up something at the store for your spouse. Do you remember me doing this?
I don't remember what it was, but yeah.
But yes, I did that. So I started with the guise of you needed some more of your cheese. He needs lactose-free cheese. So, and I make homemade pizza every Friday night. So I said, which we didn't really need it, that, well, we need some of that. So how about I go and pick that up for you? I was very pointed.
No, and the turtles she brought back.
And then I offered to pick you up some beer the other day when I was picking up wine for the risotto.
She did that too.
Yeah, so I did it, and so that's 4 more points for me. Okay.
Help fix lunch. We don't eat lunch together. I don't eat lunch at a normal time, so how about help fix a meal? I don't know.
Okay, fair.
So help last night, helping make pizza, and a brownie point to help clean up after.
So it really was one. I didn't guess it, but I'm like, that was one of your cards. I didn't want to waste my guess on it, but okay, fair enough. Oh, right. So
6 points for that.
My other one is your mission: clean the litter box, feed the dog, help take care of a pet. Brownie points: pick up something at the store for a pet. Now, we have cats, but our teenagers do all the litter. It's wonderful. So, there was no point in me taking that chore from them because it wasn't his chore. But I did make an effort to do lots of extra feeding of the cats and filling the water fountains. And I took a special trip to get our litter locker things for the cats. Yeah, so
you did.
So I'm claiming this one with the brownie points if you're good for it.
Sure.
All right, 6 points for me.
Okay.
That was a big one.
All right. Close the toilet seat lid every time after you use it for the duration of the game.
Who wants the toilet lid closed?
Well, I mean, I the seat lid.
Okay, but
I'm thinking put the seat down is basically what it's saying.
Okay.
And clean the toilet for a brownie point. So I did close the seat, put the seat down every time, and I did clean the toilet.
Yeah, but is it the same toilet you got brownie points for with the other one?
No, I did one here. I did the upstairs. I did the main.
Okay, I didn't know you knew how. I'm serious.
I know she's serious.
Okay. Well, it's about time. Your mission: give your spouse 5 compliments. Brownie points: make sure some of them are in front of friends or family members. So, well, I totally gave you 5 compliments over the week.
I'm sure you did.
It's kind of something we do on a regular basis, so you wouldn't have even noticed it.
This is true.
I did try to record them. There were things like, you played that so well, and He looks so handsome in his glasses.
She doesn't get to say that very often, but yeah.
All right, so I got that.
I remember that one from last night. Okay, this is my last scoring card.
Okay.
So, plan something fun for the weekend. Now, if we use the video I talked about, I thought, I want to read the rule book for a game that we haven't played. You've read them all. So that fell apart. So I was like, well, I said, let's go to the movies. There's really nothing we want to see.
I was suspicious.
So I tried to plan something fun for the weekend. And the movie thing, well, maybe not game thing, but the movie thing, just because we didn't want to actually do it, I did plan.
Yeah, I don't know. I could.
I think it was a stretch. If you watched my video, I said I'm going to lean heavily into the plan portion of that.
Well,
I planned. The plan just fell through because there's nothing she wants to see in the theater.
Yeah, but there could have been. You could have thought of something different.
I did. I thought about games, but I read all the manuals.
Okay, well, let's kind of keep that up in the air for now. We'll decide on that one. I should be nice and give it to you anyway. You did plan.
That's my last scoring card, and I think.
Okay, we'll give it to you.
We can hold judgment.
You planned.
We can hold judgment.
Okay.
I'm not.
My next one is staring contest. Your mission: hold eye contact for more than 7 seconds. Brownie points. Then tell your spouse you love them. Now, I did this one actually twice. One time was in the kitchen.
It counts once.
It only counts once, but I just wanted to make sure to get it. So one time was in the kitchen. We were talking, and you didn't even notice. I'm like, and he kept looking away because he was talking, but I kept counting 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 4, 1,000. Okay, try again, and I got it just barely. But I actually didn't say I love you at that point. So we were down here on the couch the other night, and staring into each other's eyes.
As we are wont to do.
As we are wont to do. And I counted for 7 seconds, and then I don't know, it was kind of a weird thing to say, but I said, I love you to the moon and back. Like, why that, right? From the children's book. Anyway, and then he asked me, he said, was that one of your challenges? And I said, what? He said, to say I love you. Because I was saying I love you a lot. And I do anyway, but I kind of like kicked it up because I was trying to get him to guess it, and I said nope. So, but it was a staring contest followed with the I love you.
Okay.
All right, so that's that one. I'll give you this one. I feel bad for you. Don't have so many.
Yeah, I don't get the brownie point for sure because it was plan a romantic
Yes.
getaway. It's like, we still got a young one. We've got kids that need to be driven around. There's no way we're getting away for a romantic getaway.
Yeah, and then there's the money. Okay.
It would definitely be a plan.
Mine was, your mission, watch a movie together.
Oh no, we never do that.
We watch.
How did I not suspect?
We watch a movie every Saturday night together, sometimes every Friday night too. Brownie point, let your spouse choose the movie.
Yeah, I knew she was pushing that. You pick it. Go ahead and you pick it. She never says that.
Well, that's because you never want anything. You're always like, oh, I don't know, whatever you want. It's like when I don't know
Happy
either.
life, happy wife, happy life.
Okay, anyway, so so that actually was last Saturday. I had him totally choose, and he chose, it wasn't a movie, he chose watching season 2 of Picard, and that totally wouldn't have been my choice. I'm like, sure, let's do it, and it was awesome.
Thought she gave in too easy.
It was awesome. I loved it. So all right, so I get that one, and my last one, you deserve something nice. Your mission, give your spouse a gift. Brownie points, give your spouse a handmade gift. This is one I've doubled up on too, just to make sure it would count. Okay, The first one, so handmade, I'm thinking how to hand make something. He's been wanting a toque for around the house because it gets cold in our basement. So I'm like, I could knit him a beanie, a toque. But there wasn't enough time for it. But as it came out, I was looking through my patterns, found the house scarves, house hats for Harry Potter, and said, hey, how about if I make you a house hat? And he's Hufflepuff. And he said, sure. But then I remembered I have one from my...
Keep going. This isn't it. But...
Oh, well, I have a picture to go over top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you didn't need to run out.
Oh, sorry. Big thump on the table. This isn't it. This is the one she made afterwards, and this, you can see why I'm not wearing it.
Yeah, well,
It's a little
that one was on the big side,
Yeah.
not the small side. That was on the big side. That was the first one I knit, and I had made an error anyway.
The other one is fine. The other one is good.
So anyway, as the story goes, so I had made my youngest a Hufflepuff beanie at one point, but he doesn't like it anymore because it makes him look like a bumblebee. So I thought, well, that's perfect. I'll give it to Sean. And I gave it to him, and I handed it to him and said, consider it a gift. And he put it on, and it works great. So, but I wasn't sure about that one, and if it would really qualify, because I didn't really make it for him. It was, I don't know, kind of hand me down that way. So I wanted to do this right. So I went out and bought him a fleece wool wolf blanket. Not wool, wolf blanket. And
It's a little suspicious that a forgotten Christmas gift suddenly appeared.
And I do that kind of thing all the time because I have a messy office. That's where I keep the Christmas gifts, and very often I forget one. So that's how I passed it off creatively. So instead of saying, here's a gift for you, which of course would have, got his radar up, I said, oh my gosh, and I just totally played it up that I just found this gift that I forgot to give to him. And he bought it. Although it may be a little suspiciously. So anyway, so you got 2 gifts. One specifically bought for you. All right, and one handmade, so I get the brownie points. Great.
Sure.
All right. So now we have to add it all up.
Oh, it's going to be, easy.
6 if we include that. And how much is yours?
So that gives you 40 minus 1 for the wrong guess, and I would get no brownie points on that. 26.
That one. We were both right in our predictions.
Yes!
And I don't have to make cookies. Funny about that, I was thinking about trying to do a decoy mission, and my decoy mission is like, I can make him cookies or something. And I thought, wait a minute, I'm working so hard to not make cookies. Not that I mind making cookies, but... So now we can talk about Marital Bliss, the game. So you... So you've seen our exploits on it. This is a really, really fun game, folks. I love how innovative it is. It was really fun to play. It's unique to do something like this, like to play a game, which is something we love to do, and play it over the course of a week. I like how it makes it competitive, where we're trying to do things and not let the other person guess it. So we're trying to do either things surreptitiously or do other things as decoys to make them guess, and it makes it really fun. So what it showed me is that a lot of the things that make a healthy relationship are things that we kind of do. It points to what makes a healthy relationship being kindness, doing things for each other, being thoughtful with each other. And it was really fun, though, to kind of step up the game with that. So a lot of these things that came up as our challenges are things that we do, other than cleaning toilets. But it put a lot of intention to it, and it wound up us being more mindful about each other in the course of the week. So I strongly recommend this as a couples game. It was tremendous fun, and there are so many different cards. And the nice thing is too, you can really customize it to your needs and your experiences. So you can go through the cards from the beginning and remove anything that doesn't make sense for you as a couple or doesn't seem very achievable. You can also, one thing that we found in our game was that Sean wound up getting 3 strategy cards out of his 7 cards, and I got none, but that gave him a little bit of help through the game. However, it gave him less scoring cards than I have. But given the customizable nature of the game, we even figured playing it again is like, well, one option is to actually specifically divide out 7 mission cards each, and then maybe have the strategy cards as an extra pile that maybe you get each a strategy card on top of that. So then we at least have some more equivocal scoring points. But there's a huge array of different cards with different options, and it makes it really fun. I totally know that I'm going to be roping him into playing this again sometime.
Yeah.
So what did you think about the game?
It was a lot of fun. So a week, and like I said, doing those things that you normally do, and maybe throwing some things in that you don't normally do to throw them off the scent. Like I don't know where I got the idea. It was something I think Lola had read off of one of the mission cards of prepare your spouse's toothbrush, so I started doing it.
It
I
was
did it
so weird.
3 or 4 nights in a row, where she finally broke and said, "Fine, I'm guessing. Is this your mission?" I'm like, "No, it is not." Minus 1 point for you. And then I didn't do it the next night, and she regretted it.
It was the strangest thing. Like, who prepares other people's toothbrushes? But I missed it when it was gone. It was actually kind of nice. It was like having a little toothbrush ballet, you know? It was, now I had to work a little harder.
So it is certainly going to make the next round that we play, whenever that is, a little more interesting, and also knowing I didn't look, neither one of us really looked through any of the missions to see what else was in there, so some of the ideas that are in there are really interesting.
Yeah.
Some of them are a little like, well, why is that a mission? That's just something that you would do, I guess.
But that's actually the good thing, because some of the things are bigger, like to plan a special romantic night on the weekend or something like that, and others are smaller, like say she's come to visit again.
Oh, sorry, girl.
By saying giving your spouse 5 compliments. Like, obviously that's something that's fairly easy to do, hopefully. But yeah, so it's nice to have the mix of easier and ones that are take a bit more time, or maybe a little bit more challenging. Come on, baby. But at the same time, distraction. At the same time, it's also nice to have ones to work at a little bit harder, and it's great to even have those ones that are something that you do anyway, like the well, I fixed dinner, so I was like, score, I instantly get this one, haha. And that's okay to have ones like that, I think, right? Like, it's nice that, well, this might fit into your role in the relationship already. I would have loved him to have gotten that one, because it would have been nice to have a night of not making dinner that wasn't takeout. But it's great to get that too. So I think that this is really, really. Do you want to say something?
I was just going to say the mission, start the day with a hug. Well, if it's the day where I have to go into the office, I don't think she wants to be hugged at 4:00 in the morning. So
no, he might get a black eye if you tried that.
It wasn't a mission.
So you will be able to purchase this at Amazon. We will provide a link to that below. As well, you can check out their website. We'll have a link to that. A really, really neat thing is that on their website, they have a free print and play version, which I think is really phenomenal that they'll do that. So a link to that will be down below. Check it out, and if you want to print it out, you can do that for free. If you want to purchase it and support the developers of this really unique game, we'll have the links for that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think go out and get it in time for Valentine's Day and have some fun.
Yeah, it'll be a really great surprise for your partner. Really great gift. If you enjoyed our content, thanks for joining with us today, and happy gaming, folks. All right. We'll do this surreptitiously. Oh no, my arms are not this long. Okay, there you go. Shh. Okay.
Hey, your reward is here.
Oh, wow.
Surprise!
That's so surprising. We just finished and you have the reward right there?
Wow. Yes, I have the reward right there.
Well,
I wonder what it is.
I wonder what it is.
I wonder what it is.
Feels like a board game. What could it be?
What a shock. The shocks just keep coming.
There's no other type of gift we give each other except for books. I love books. And he loves Middle Earth. Sculptures.
Ah.
Decorum.
Decorum.
Thank you very much for my reward. Now.
Do I know how to pick them or what?
Because he was such a good sport and he did such a great job with all of his, he gets a gift too.
Uh-oh. I mean, not uh-oh. Good. Good gracious.
It's just a little one, but
Bloom in space.
Bloom in-
Yeah.
happy games.